Hey, freedom fighters. Hope you guys are doing good. I definitely ended up falling asleep and waking up at like 5 p.m. My body is fucking tired and I'm waiting for my body to wake up. But like, as soon as I woke up, tell me why. So yesterday I got the Klondike bars, the Reese's ones from Dollar Tree. Yesterday I was like, yo, I really want one. I went into the freezer. It's all gone. Pack. I guess I totally forgot, like, not too long after that I bought them. But I guess my son had it, so I got another pack today. With the Dollar Tree, I was like, yo, I want it. So I had like two in it. I had one walking back, and then one when I got back. But yeah, I'm trying to wake my body up. My body's like staying up and like, anyways, I was feeling the third party energy stand out, and I was getting like a feeling, spirit doing a little tap, and it's like, like I said, it doesn't seem like they're a bad person, and all of us, none of us are perfect. I fucked up so many times in my life. Everyone has been the bad person more than once in their life, but it's like people have too much pride to admit it. Like, we're human, you know? And that's like, if somebody can't admit that they're human and not truly understanding what that means, like I can't feel comfortable around them. Like, seriously, like, it feels disgusting to me if somebody, like, you can't admit that you're human, you can't admit that you were the bad guy at times. So you're just born knowing everything. It's like, oh no, actually I have to navigate it this way. Like, that is the most narcissistic thing in the world. And to act like you're not going to mess up now, like, anyways. But, yeah, feeling this third party standing out, and it didn't feel aggressive. Excuse me. Excuse me. It was more like, get my glasses off. It was more like silence. Like, I saw a vision, someone just like sitting there, just like this, and like staring off, like, to the ground, and then just like contemplating things. Like, they're like feeling on autopilot, kind of numb, but them not wanting to feel too much into it because they feel like that's being tough, which is completely the opposite. But let's see what comes out. Yeah, they're holding tight onto things that no longer serve them, and it's stopping them from manifesting a new life. And they keep kind of fluctuating down. I feel like it's not consistent of just like, no, like, I'm going to cling to it. I feel like there are times where they're like, they're like, what, I'm going to take a chance. But then it goes back to like, no, I'm going to keep to myself. Like, I don't know, some like they're shady, like that type of mindset. This is definitely a a young person, definitely leaning more towards feminine energy. Doesn't have to be a female. In my vision, it is a assigned female at birth individual. But yeah, I see somebody that their mood can fluctuate and put them at times, like I feel like this is where they're at now, like detached. And look at that. You got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Them feeling like that person that that likes you, that they like the person that likes you. They they feel like they will be a perfect fit for this person. And the thing is, sorry, I'm on a busy street. So what I feel like, what I'm feeling is, you know, I'm going to call the person that likes you Cupid. So Cupid, like, and this person, well, okay, that sounds weird now that I say that, but the person that likes you, like a masculine, it seems more masculine energy. It's like there's something that, like, that's showing, like, it's like, no, that connection will never happen in the way that third party wants it. And it has nothing to do with who they are as a person. Like, it could be something, an age thing, or certain beliefs or things like that is what I'm getting. This King of Pentacles, he's been coming out a lot. Ooh, I feel like definitely a father figure here. I feel what I'm seeing is, so this immature feminine, it's like whoever this father figure is, mentor type of individual, is trying to teach them certain things to move forward, and this mentor, they're a mentor for a reason. They've had, like, they've learned the hard way. They went through trial and error, like, you can't tell them shit. Like, they know what the fuck they're talking about. And it's like, them trying to be like, hey, like, I got here because I did the hard work. And Pentacles, they're slow moving. So it's like a mentor that it took many years, not just, 8 years. And of course, 8 years is a good amount of time. But no, I'm talking about, like, because this is an older individual, not like old, but they're seasoned. And it's like, I see this mentor kind of standing at a distance because, they don't get involved because we all have to learn things in our own way. I'm so glad, like, the Dollar Tree near me got these. But I did these. These are good for hydrating. Oh, ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Okay, let me start out with this. So, like I was saying in the beginning, I'm kind of like just sitting around. I feel it's heavy this, but on the inside, you're also feeling this. And with this sword being here, you see that the three are holding it up. They have that there just in case. I feel like what I'm feeling is this person, this third party, is definitely, I see, because this popped up, so again, I feel like I said, immature energy, fast moving, like feel like they gotta prove themselves, and then the world here, like they're trying to get to this, not knowing, like not truly really understanding that it's like, no, you gotta sit with this and work through this before you could get to this. But like I said, they got so used to, like, oh no, like you put on the brave face, and that's like the opposite. Like to be vulnerable and be open about how you feel, that takes some guts. I feel like my body's waking up a little bit. Like it's like I hydrated. But dude, especially I've had low blood pressure my entire life. The summer, my body don't like it. So if I like exercise and stuff in the heat, I'm not gonna have a good fucking time. Like it's really, it sucks that much. Remember I said you're the Queen of Pentacles? They keep fighting you. They are so defensive around you, your existence. They don't like that, the person that they're crushing on likes you. And the thing is, they can see why. They can see why. If they don't like that, it's like, oh, please, like, I'm more amazing. Like, I have a better sense of humor. Like, I'm into more cooler things. Yeah, they keep thinking like that. Yeah. Illusions will be shattered. Illusions of grandeur is what I'm hearing. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, God. It's like, they could be here. Like, you guys could all be hanging out. Like, they just don't want to accept that it's just not going to work with them and this individual because there's certain things that just make it that way. It could be age gap that, it depends, like certain age range, or it's kind of okay to have an age gap, you know what I mean? But it's not necessarily that, but something else. Like, it's just not going to happen. And it's no disrespect to this third party, but they don't like that answer. Like I said, it is an immature person. I don't feel like they're a crappy person. They just haven't experienced enough life. Yeah. They're like, from a distance, yo. It's like they see you, interacting, and they're just watching you like, I see them like holding their drink, like, looking you up and down. Like, say you're at a get together or somewhere with, like with other people. It's like looking you up and down. The thing is, like, you're paying them, you're paying them no mind. And like every time they interact with each, like you could tell, like the way they talk, they act like they know more and they're more experienced, and it just makes them look worse. But still, strongly, the whole time I feel they are not a bad person. They are just inexperienced, is what it is. They feel like growing up, they didn't get the attention that they feel they needed. Yeah. Like they have to be the strong one. And it's like, dude, I don't want to have to be strong all the time. I'm tired of it. Look at the bottom of the sun. Like, I don't want all these responsibilities. I just want to have fun. I'm tired of being strong. So I want someone else to be strong right now. I really wasn't expecting a reading like this. I feel so strongly they really are not a bad person. Like, and the thing is, we've all been there. I've definitely been this person before, and I'm not going to be like, oh my God, oh, like dude, all of us have been there. This is like something tiny. This is nothing, like to have this, like, it's not cool that they're feeling that way, like seeing someone like that, but they're not like a piece of shit. Like I said, I get very strongly they're just immature. They just haven't experienced enough life yet. The thing is, like, they could find someone, like, they do have a lot to offer, but it's like, yo, this is not this person, It's not any disrespect to them, but the person's not interested in them. Like, they see them as an associate. I need to sip more. I noticed? I noticed, like, some films, different things, because, like, in the past, Hangman at the bottom, Lovers at the bottom. I see third party, trying to see things from all different angles. Why does this person have a crush on the collective? I mean, they're part of the collective too, but like, them behind saying, it's like, well, I have those traits too. The thing is, they don't have all the traits. I'm not trying to sound mean, but they don't have all the traits, you know? And when I'm saying everything, I'm not trying to say it in a way to tear them down, because like I said, it doesn't seem at all like they're a bad person, just immature, need to experience life more. But it's like a sixth grader trying to be a 12th grader. It's weird. Kind of like, oh, hey, yeah, this is for seniors in high school. You're in sixth grade. You gotta go. Why are you here? It's like seeing them want to grow up so fast. And I definitely see, like, they had times where they had to grow fast, which many of us have gone through. Whoa, that's too many. Is that? Yeah, it's too many. Why do I hear the name Melanie? That could be someone here. Maybe the person's name is Melanie. Your name is Melanie. Something Melanie. I have Martinez. Melanie Martinez. That's so funny. Maybe you met this person at a concert or a music interest. Yeah, this is like, I see them, they're kind of sitting like this. They weren't staring at her, but dude, the moon and five of wands again. Them really just not seeing things clearly. Them telling them stuff that isn't true. And it keeps putting them in battle with themselves. Because it's like no one's fighting them at all. Like they're fighting alone. Like they are fighting. It's like they're fighting. They're fighting ghosts of the past. Is what I'm getting. Like it's giving that heavy. So I'm definitely getting at a young age. They kept being told how they had to act, how they had to go about things. Um, someone that should have been more supportive wasn't. Like with the King of Swords, like if it's leaning more negative, it could be like a father figure or a masculine, a family member, or somebody like chosen family, somebody that was just saying things like whispering there. It's like, oh no, you're supposed to act this way or that way, and them hearing that all the time, and it really molded the way that they view the world and like how they go about things. Yeah, Jesus, this again. Yeah, they're really fighting themselves. Like they think, when you're in a place of hurt, you feel like people are viewing you a certain way because like you overthink things, and it's like them being insecure. I definitely feel insecurity heavy. It's like they really don't want to accept that person that like they don't want to accept the fact that that could be even be an option, that person they like doesn't like them back. It has nothing to do with who they are as a person. Like I said, it could be like an age gap or certain beliefs or whatever. Like it's not the person for them at all. Again. And then you got the Five of Swords. All this energy in there, it's like exposing things, people that are grimy and shit like that. And then with that, seeing the people exposed in their own life, it's like it makes it harder for them to accept that this person is interested in them. It's like what I'm hearing. I'm here to Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, they definitely got pain that they gotta work through. I guess I feel like at a young age, talking about like elementary school. They felt like they had to protect someone at a young age. Like they had to be a protector of their life. The tower. They've had lots of tower moments growing up, them having to see things for what they are. I see them like protecting, people they care about that are more vulnerable. But it really molded them and it did harden them. Alright, let's see. They're not seeing things for what it really is. And they're still attached to the old ways of thinking of like seeing things in a very unhealed way. Okay, so I see like a older feminine. It could be like a grandmom, a great aunt, that told him, oh yeah, feminines have to act this way. It's the way like God intended. Like very that mindset. It's like, oh, the mom or the woman, um, they make sure everybody's okay emotionally, cook for people, nurture, others, put others before yourselves. And that really, really made it hard for this collective throughout life. It's sad. They had very painful endings. Force situations as forced rebirth. That made them a whole different person. That, hardened themselves. Like, because it's like they didn't have the support that they needed. I would, yeah, dude, they were exhausted on multiple levels. I want to say just physically, like spiritually. It's like, dude, like I work so hard. I'm so exhausted. When am I gonna reap the rewards for all the years? I've worked so hard making sure others are okay. And it's like they want the person that they like to like them. It's like, no, I deserve it. Like, I've been such a good person. I've really made sure to look out for others and So what I'm seeing from this, they feel like they're going nowhere fast. And they have all these options to look at. But it's like no, the one I want isn't there. And it's like they're still like zooming. That's saying it's like they're not going anywhere. Yeah, it's like this person's just very lonely. Like they definitely got the shit end of the stick. Like lots of responsibility was put on them. Yep. See, Michelle. I do. Yeah. What I see here is like them needing to be emotionally mature. Like people are looking at them to be the one to be love out as all this chaos is going on. People look to them to be the calm in the storm. Like with that being said, if they're being immature things, but like try to pay them no mind. Like they got all their shit going on, and I'm not saying that's an excuse for them to like be weird towards you. But it's like with certain things, like try, we've all been there. And to say like some of us haven't, it's like bullshit. It's like stop. But just try to understand, not saying to make excuses, like people should be respected. But just try to understand, like, to remind yourself, so, okay, this person dealing with that has nothing to do with you. I keep talking about fire, earth, energy. Yeah, with them being so consistent throughout their whole lives. So on the bottom, it's like, when am I going to get my wish fulfillment? It's like, I worked so hard for this. When are the things going to manifest in my life that I've been wishing for my whole life? Like, I'm tired. Like, when? When is it going to happen? Like, I see I'm like praying. Oh, yeah, the moon at the bottom. It's like, when is it going to happen? It's like, one day I think this is going to happen, but then turns out it's not what I thought it was. And that just puts them in a down mood. And we've all been there. Oops, start at the bottom again. Yeah, they want. That's not supposed to be a verse. But then, like, it's like, no, I want that new emotional beginning. That's like, I'm tired of being, like overloaded emotionally. Like, too much on their plate, too much is being expected of them. I'm getting like, that's it for this reading. I really wasn't expecting to like go into like the third party like that. But yeah, this person isn't your enemy. They might see you as their enemy, but in reality, as their past demon, like monitoring spirits, that's their enemy. People that should have been comforting them, that's like what's coming to mind. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that's all I have for now for this. As always, subscribe, like the video, share the video, show like-minded people, hype the video. I'll very greatly appreciate it. Also, I am open for readings, 10 minutes for $20, 20 minutes for $40. All the information will be in the description box below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.